Triple H has brought back a lot of talent, making the WWE more competitive than ever for superstars searching for the spotlight. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at 5 wrestlers who need a push and 5 they need to give up on and 5 who need a fresh coat of paint. Now keep in mind we're only dealing with singles wrestlers in this category and superstars on the main roster. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel Wrestlelamia Shorts and our other channel Wrestlelamia Hindi. There are several wrestlers enjoying pushes to various degrees right now, such as Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, Solo Sikoa, and Rhea Ripley. However, these 5 need more of a push than they're getting right now. As number 1, Raquel Rodriguez. It's baffling that Raquel Rodriguez hasn't been pushed further. While her ring work can be a bit clunky, her size and overall talent make her a natural for the women's division. Her biggest problem is that she's stuck on SmackDown, where your chances of being pushed are next to nothing unless your name is Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, or Liv Morgan. Number 2, Damian Priest. The Archer of Infamy started off strong in the WWE when he received a high-profile match alongside Bad Bunny at Wrestlemania, but fell into the background until things picked up after joining the Judgment Day. Whilst Priest has worked many tag matches, he could benefit from a singles push. Number 3, Rick Boogs. Rick Boogs stands out for his incredible physique and his incredible charisma, despite questions about his ability to work against different opponents. Boogs has the je ne sais quoi that could make him into an unlikely uppercard or even main event star if he's presented properly. On paper, his act shouldn't work well as he's so ridiculously over the top, but somehow he makes it work, and with the right positioning, he could quickly break out towards the top. Number 4, LA Knight. LA Knight has quickly shown he's 24 karat gold. The arrogant heel whose mouth writes checks his ass can't cash has gotten over quickly with the WWE Universe in no time at all after ditching the Albatross Max Dupree gimmick. Indeed, Knight may be wrestling's Mr. Teflon as seen by his dreadful program with Bray Wyatt where he came out smelling like roses. That doesn't mean the WWE should book him against anyone. As good as Knight is as a heel, he seemed destined for an even bigger run as a babyface, and the WWE should start preparing him for such a run. And number 5, Karrion Kross. Critics often point to Vince McMahon's treatment of Karrion Kross as evidence of how out of touch he is with fans and point to Triple H's handling of Kross in NXT to suggest how the game knows what fans want. However, Kross's treatment on SmackDown has fallen far short of the mark, suggesting Triple H doesn't have the Midas touch he's often credited with. The WWE seems reluctant to put Kross into any title programs, which may be the case of timing. If so, it's difficult to explain why Kross's programs have been so lackluster so far, despite programs against Drew McIntyre and Rey Mysterio. But those are the wrestlers who need to be pushed. Who does Triple H need to put the pause button on? WWE has several superstars who are being pushed harder than their talent or ability to resonate with the fans warrants. In these cases, it's time to press pause on their pushes. As number 1, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is a popular star who finally got a break when she won the 2022 Money in the Bank and successfully cashed it in against Ronda Rousey. As we pointed out in the past, the WWE deserves credit for giving Morgan a run, but she didn't succeed as a main eventer partly because she didn't seem credible against Ronda Rousey and second because she is clearly lacking in the ring. Morgan makes too many mistakes to be competing at a top level. Her popularity makes her a good choice for a tag team run, but not the main event and not the upper card except perhaps for feuds. Number 2, Matt Riddle. Unlike most of the wrestlers in the pause section, Riddle has the ring skills and popularity to make him an upper card or even main event star. He's shown he can work with a variety of opponents and work equally well as a goofy comedic character and a serious character. Riddle's problem is that he's undependable due to his activities outside the ring, and until he's shown he's dealt with his personal demons, the WWE can't risk pushing him or continuing his current path. Number 3, Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville is pushed far out of her league, not because she's lacking in talent, but because she has been jobbed so much since returning from her role as an authority figure. Like Carmella, Deville always seemed to find herself in the women's title picture. Unlike Carmella, she doesn't have the charisma or mic skills to annoy fans enough to want to see her get her comeuppance. Number 4, Natalya. Like Sonya Deville, Natalya is always found in the world title picture. Normally that wouldn't be such a bad thing as the veteran can still go in the ring and is a classic example of a wrestling mechanic. The problem is that Natty should be making room for other single stars and or putting them over. Her current role working as a veteran tag team partner alongside younger wrestlers is arguably the best role for her, but it's unclear whether it's a temporary role or more of the WWE's inability to consistently book the Blue Brand's women's undercard. And number 5, Ronda Rousey. Does Ronda Rousey belong in the main event? Well, that would seem to be a no-brainer. After all, Rousey is the baddest woman on the planet and could tie nearly any female superstar into a pretzel with ease. Nonetheless, her current singles run has been a bit of a snoozer. Rousey still can't cut promos and she looks like she's sleepwalking every time she steps into the ring. Some fans might feel she's too much of a badass to be working as a singles star, and they might be right. Likewise, some fans might feel Rousey's merely collecting a paycheck. Well, the WWE hasn't given her many credible opponents to work with, and when she did, the booking was usually awful. Whatever the case, Ronda shouldn't be pushed in the singles division because it's not working for her or her opponents. She's hurting the main event, but what else to do? Thankfully, Rousey has solved this problem for fans by announcing she wants to team with Shayna Baszler. This could be the right fit for Rousey, and even if nothing else, it will keep her out of the singles division. But what about those who need a new coat of paint or a new gimmick? Now, Triple H seems to feel it's better to have a larger roster if for no other reason than to add depth to the undercard. As WrestleMania nears, fans should expect to see some releases after the Showcase of the Immortals. While these next 5 wrestlers are expendable, they can contribute if the WWE puts some effort into booking them. There's number 1, Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke seems to be lacking the it factor that makes a wrestler stand out, but it's still unknown if it's due to a lack of time in the spotlight. Brooke has the physique and technical skills to work matches, but really hasn't had any kind of push other than during her time in the 24/7 division in 2022. She's shown the ability to be a supporting player in the mid-card, but remains underutilized and at times ignored. Number 2, Tamina. While Tamina's career may be winding down, she is a veteran who can make opponents look good and do so without hurting them. Tamina still has the size and strength to make a worthy foe, even if she's used to put others over for the most part. Number 3, Shelton Benjamin. Getting rid of Shelton Benjamin would be a mistake, as Benjamin still has what it takes to go in the ring and he has years of experience to share with younger wrestlers. It wouldn't take much to elevate him from the mid-card into a tag team contender if the WWE can ever figure out whether he and Cedric Alexander are a team. A run in the Hurt Business 2.0 could help, but only if he's a contributing member and not the group's weak link. Number 4, Akira Tozawa. The WWE seemed to think that ditching Tozawa's ninja gimmick would help him get over after years in the 24/7 division. Unfortunately, it hasn't, and the WWE needs to figure a role for him that plays to his strengths despite his size. And number 5, Jinder Mahal. Despite his shortcomings as WWE champion, the modern day Maharaja should be doing more in the WWE than floating from one brand to another. His tendency to get hurt hasn't helped, but if he can stay healthy, he should be pushed. Does he need a gimmick change? A turn from heel to babyface? Well, Mahal isn't a diamond in the rough, perhaps, well, not even a diamond, but he is a gem that could benefit from some serious polishing. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.